Hello, BookTube. We're going to try another test video here. This is new technology. I don't know if the uploading will be a problem or not, so we're going to do a mail haul, but we'll do a very small one. We'll do the morning's first mail haul, just 2 packages. Just to touch base, because I don't know if any of this is going to work, so we'll see. So we'll see what this first one is. It's from Alfred Knopf. Oh, okay. Looks like true crime. This is called The Imposter by Javier Cercas, who wrote Soldiers of Salamis. Who is Enric Marco? An elderly man in his 90s living in Barcelona, a Holocaust survivor who gave hundreds of speeches, grants dozens of interviews, and received important national honors. But in May 2005, Marco was exposed as a fraud. He was never in a Nazi concentration camp. In fact, he had been lying nearly all of his life. In this book, a hypnotic narrative that combines fiction and nonfiction, detective story and war story, biography and autobiography, award-winning Spanish novelist Javier Cercas sets out to unravel Marco's enigma. Who is the real Enric Marco? How did he get away with it for so long? And most importantly, why did he do it? Okay, so what is this then? You can't be a combination of fiction and nonfiction. You're either one or the other. What is this? It says a true story, and ordinarily these days novels proudly proclaim themselves as novels just to avoid reader confusion. Well, anyway, this comes out in late August, so I have a while to figure out what it is. So that's an interesting way to start, right? And then now we're going to finish, because we're just going to do 2. Keep this video nice and small and see what we do with it. Oh, fantastic. Oh, great. I requested this. Lovely. Okay, so this has a date of also August, and this is by Keith O'Brien, and it is Fly Girls. How 5 daring women defied all odds and made aviation history. Now, only one woman on this cover will be recognizable, and that's Amelia Earhart. But I know even from the limited amount I've read about Amelia Earhart that these other stories are fascinating. So who first of all, who have we got here? Keith O'Brien. Here, let me hold this up for you. We'll do this all as if it's going to work, and we'll see if it does. Keith O'Brien is a former reporter for the Boston Globe and a frequent contributor to National Public Radio. He has written for a slew of publications, and he will be in a book tour all across the country. So what is the book? It's a true story of women willing to risk everything, even their lives, to do the thing they loved. It's the hidden history of women striving to change the world despite defeat after defeat. These female flyers, sometimes called Fly Girls, shattered the original glass ceiling, battled injustices which feel all too timely today, fought the men trying to stop them, and ultimately prevailed. Why would that say the original glass ceiling? Oh, because ceiling. Because the ultimate glass ceiling is, or space would be, it isn't the original glass ceiling, right? That's the throne of a kingdom. But I get the idea. It's probably height related. Forget what you know about modern day air shows. Air racing in the 1920s and 30s was a real sport with real stakes. Absolutely true. Read Ernest K. Gahn's book, Gentlemen of Adventure. Oh, what a novel. Totally out of print. Well worth your time if you love flying. Contestants competed for prize money worth millions today. These races would draw 500,000 people in a single weekend, making them one of the most popular sports in America, and also one of the most dangerous. Frequently, competitors would crash their single-propeller open-cockpit planes into the ground at 200 miles an hour in clear view of fans. So, NASCAR. Too often, those pilots died in the ensuing wreckage and flames. It's kind of amazing that any of them didn't, right? So this is the story of those Fly Girls. Florence Klingesmith, a high school dropout from Fargo, North Dakota. Ruth Elder, an Alabama divorcee who paid the price for going first. Amelia Earhart, of course, the most famous, but not necessarily the most skilled. Ruth Nichols, side girl from Rye, New York, who chafed at the constraints of her blue blood family expectations. And Louise Thaden, a mother of 2 kids, who got her start selling coal in Wichita, Kansas. All right, you can see the movie that this could be. And it might be a really great one, too. Okay, fantastic. Well, I requested this, and I'm already, I admit, predisposed to dive right into it because I know some of these stories from having read Amelia Earhart biographies. But this is clearly the better way to get at them. Okay, great. So that is our test mail haul. We have Fly Girls and The Imposter. Allegedly both nonfiction. We shall see. But anyway, I'm going to stop for now, and I'll hopefully you'll see this. Now begins the ordeal of uploading. Thank you, BookTube.